Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video of Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2. Today I'm here with episode number 11 and one more episode left after this and it's over. So in the previous episode we saw Kaguya's dad and Shirogane dad and Kaguya meeting each other for the first time, and we also had a small bit of Ishigami story, backstory, and by that backstory I'm quite interested in knowing more about Ishigami because we know almost nothing about him, and I really wish that they put in more bits of Ishigami's past in the upcoming two episodes. So yeah, I really want to know more about him. So yeah, guys, this is episode number 11. One more episode left after this and it's over season 2, and I really hope they bring season 3 as soon as possible because the manga is quite popular, and I really and I think that they will probably do season 3 sooner or later. So anyway guys, let's get started with episode number 11, and I'll be putting the timer and the subtitles down here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. So I'll be doing the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and go. Wait, why are they? Oh, okay, they were supposed to cross dress. I forgot about that. What the hell? What is this? Some plot of a new manga? So that's the theme. I was like, why were they cross dressing? Like they have enough girls. God damn. Okay. Well, you're awakening something, Ishikami. Hmm. Yeah, definitely. Okay, don't fall. Wait, what? Who's this? Wait, is that the girl that he liked before? God damn, one little word, and everything just. Yep. God damn that voice. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're raising the faces because of his mental condition, I can say. He doesn't look at people anymore. This is like Koi no Katachi, that movie. Yeah, this is probably the girl that he liked and got in a scuffle with a boyfriend. Kyoko, okay. And their faces are raised. Ah, that sucks. Well, well, that's a scum. That's disgusting. Like seriously. That was a correct decision, punching him on, beating him up. Yeah, that was the correct decision. Like, and this girl misunderstands. I think. Like, wow, amazing. Great, amazing. What an amazing guy! Like seriously. Well, obviously because love blinds people. No, I don't think so, Ishigami. God damn, this is just so. Well, no one's going to believe him. Like, well, good deeds have like sometimes doing things according to the justice is. This is a problem with like. I'll talk about this later on. And this mob mentality, like, yeah, definitely. A piece of shit like that doesn't. Yeah, you don't need his forgiveness. Yep. I don't think that's going to help anymore. Like, who was that banging on his door? Graduation ceremony. God damn it. Oh, so Shirogane, yeah, Shirogane kind of like broke him out of that phase. Good job, Shirogane. Yeah. Yeah. But we did it, whichever way it is. Yep. Yeah, go to hell. Like seriously, like what's going in her mind? Like yeah, like seriously, a dumb person like you doesn't even have the right to. God damn. And missed by a breath. Well, at least he gave it. It kind of, well, it became second. Well, spammy. I think they're going to show her face now. Their face now. Yep. Well, did she do this purposefully? Oh, okay, no, never mind. Oh, damn. What? Well, that was great. That was one of the best episodes of this series. I'll start my discussion after the ending. Like, I have a few things to talk about. Okay, so this is the end. Now, I have to say, this was one of the best episodes up to date in Kaguya-sama Love is War. In season one included as well, because in the both of the seasons, this is one of the best episodes. And I have to say a few things because first of all, the thing with the teachers, like I understand that people usually get angry at teachers because they are unable to stop bullying and stuff that happens. But I also understand it from their perspective as well because they are like a single person uh, managing a classroom of almost 20-30 kids. Now, uh, you have to be either great teacher Onizuka or Koro Sensei to be to be an amazing teacher, and they're god tier teachers. Like they have my utmost respect as they're able to look at each and every individual students individually. But normally teachers are not like that. Like I've seen these type of teachers in animes, but in real life, I highly doubt it, because it's impossible for a single person to like look into each and every single student at the same time, manage his or her own responsibilities in her house, in the real life, and manage problems of their own, and school problems. If they had a kid, they had to manage the kid as well. Like it's a tough job, I understand, but the least thing you can do is at least look at the try to understand the students. Like there are some kids who are kind of lie through their teeth, and are in a simple word bad students. They are bad students, but there are also good students mixed with them, who some of which some of whom are misunderstood. And that's the only thing that I think that teachers should at least try to do, uh, because what can I say, the students have their own problems as well. If they're getting bullied and they are unable to talk to other people, their parents or something, the least thing you can do as a teacher is help them. And the thing that happened here was that, like, that guy, what president was he, some, I don't know, whatever president he was, that boyfriend, he was like a person who even students and teachers give their attention to. He was popular in a small world, and Ishigami was like under the radar each and every time, and he did not give, people hardly knew him. So obviously, if both of them were put against each other, people would obviously pick that president character, even though he was like a really bad character person. So it, uh, it is understandable that students are going to pick his side, but as a teacher you should at least look at each and every student subjectively. Like partiality as a teacher is really not good. It clouds the judgment of the teacher, and puts students at a disadvantageous position. Like if something happens to, even if that person who you kind of favor does something wrong, your partiality will cloud your judgment, and you are going to take his or her side. Like I know it's human nature to become partial to others. There are definitely students or friends that you like more than your other friends or students, but listen at least listen to the other students. Like you can at least do that. That's the least thing that as a teacher can do. Okay, I'm blabbing around with that because I've seen this in a lot of animes, and this is really like sad. Like mm, when this happens, and that girl. Well, I understand that love makes you blind and stuff, but like yeah, I understand. She is not kind of in the wrong here, because she really loved that guy, and what can you do? That guy is a scumbag, and um but the one thing that I kind of really didn't sit well with me was that he was blissful, as sorry, she was ignorant, not blissful. Sorry, she was ignorant of the things that was happening even after everything finished. Like Kaguya said, that she knows nothing about it, and that's the reason why she was able to keep smiling. Because if she knew the reason Ishigami did those things, and the things that were happening behind her back, I think she would really be what do you call it? She'd be guilty. She'd be angry. She'd be jealous. Each and every human emotion would kind of like crush her down. And in this case, like Ishigami only had one emotion, that is anger. And in her case, it would be like she would be angry at her boyfriend. She would be guilty towards Ishigami at what she did, and she would be jealous of her boyfriend as well. And many more emotions as well, so she wouldn't be able to handle it. And Ishigami was so it is kind of like true in that sense that she didn't know everything, so it was kind of okay. And Ishigami also must have never wanted her to go through those emotions because she loved him. He liked her. So I'm sure that Ishigami also never regretted what he did. And that's the other thing. And another thing was that they did I don't know if Koe no Katachi came before this or after this, but whichever it is, they took, or the Koe no Katachi took this thing from that face, blurring the face from each other. I don't know which came first. Either can come first, or they could have no connection towards each other. Like the mangaka of both of them could have like thought it up out of his or her own mind. But whichever it is, that was a good job. At first, in the previous episodes, I was kind of confused. I thought that they were like mob characters, like characters who are like, what do you call them? Mm, well, least of your concern, because they're mob characters, and I thought that they did not draw their faces because of that reason. But I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong, because here we can see that Ishigami didn't trust people. Ishigami was like blocked off their faces from his mind, so he was unable to see them. And one thing I'm quite oddly curious about is that that yellow-haired girl, she had a face from the beginning, and I don't know why. I think it was probably because she was the closest to him. I mean, not emotionally. I'm not talking about emotionally close. I'm talking about she was situated close to him. So Ishikami, even though he didn't want to see her face, he had to see her face because she was like standing beside him. And I don't know why she had a face from the beginning, but I don't know if that is something that will come into play later on. But that was kind of odd towards me. Like if you had to, if Ishigami did not acknowledge anyone, why did she have a face? And Ishigami's crush, what was her name? Otto or something. She had a face because Ishigami knew her from the beginning, and she was like kind of the main focus here. So she had a face, and that's understandable. But I don't know why that yellow-haired girl had a face. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, as I was talking about that, the thing that they did here was like he shut everyone and everything down from her, from him, and did not acknowledge anyone because of his past. So he did not the faces were not drawn in. And at that time, when he started gaining trust towards others, and realized that his teammates are good people, he started seeing their faces. And yeah, that was quite nice. And whatever called it, I think that these characters will come into play later on as well. That Ishigami's new friends, because a few of them, I mean, Ishigami acknowledges them as friends, so I think that they are going to be appearing in later episodes. Yeah, and that was a very nice episode, and I really liked it. And it was emotional, it was happy, and justice was served. And I did not know. This was the first time I know came to know about that Shirogane was the one who took Ishikami out of that place, out of that loneliness, and he did everything in his capability to help him, and justice was served. And I have nothing to say about that club president, because like whatever backstory you have, you're a scum, and I really don't care. And so yeah. mm, and what else can I say? Yeah, overall this was a very good episode, and I really enjoyed it. And this was the episode that I was talking about previously, episode fully dedicated towards character development, and this was done magnificently. And I really applaud The like this anime is like fun and games and happy and comedy like, but they executed the serious moment perfectly, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and that was a really good episode. And if you guys enjoyed my reaction, press the like button and subscribe if you want to keep be updated with whenever I post my videos. If you're new and if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and share your opinions in the comments if you have something to discuss and about the episode, or whatever your opinions and your thoughts about this episode. And yeah, I'll be back with the last episode. Last episode is left on, that is number 12, and that's the only episode left. We're almost at the finale, and I'll be back after one day with episode number 12. And the next day, that is what do you call it, I'm forgetting the date, whatever. Tomorrow, that is after I post this video, tomorrow, in tomorrow's upload, I'll be uploading Tower of God, and I've not watched it, and it's a brand new blind reaction, and I'm going to start watching it and start putting one episode a week, so that in this particular season, anime season, I'm doing God of High School, um, Re02, Tower of God, and what was that? Sword Art Online, Underworld 2. So these are the four that I'll be doing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys have a nice day. And I'll be back with the next episode. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.